What if the world you always dreamed about was real, but it wasn't the perfect escape you imagined? Imagine discovering that the magic you read about in childhood stories isn't just fantasy. Imagine finding a hidden world filled with impossible wonders, secret knowledge, and powers beyond anything you thought existed. But what if that magical world came with dangers, sacrifices, and truths you were never prepared to face? That is the unforgettable journey waiting for you in The Magicians by Lev Grossman, a modern fantasy adventure that takes the idea of magic and turns it into something deeper, darker, and surprisingly human. The story follows Quentin Coldwater, a brilliant but unhappy teenager who feels disconnected from ordinary life. He's always believed there must be something more, waiting beyond the world he knows. Then he discovers Brakebills, a secret college where students learn real magic. At first, it feels like a dream come true. Quentin finally enters a world where spells are real, impossible things can happen, and his greatest fantasies seem within reach. But as he grows older and learns more about magic, he discovers that having extraordinary abilities doesn't automatically create happiness. Because magic can't fix everything. The Magicians is not just a story about spells, fantasy kingdoms, and supernatural powers. It's a powerful exploration of growing up, chasing dreams, and discovering that the things we think will complete us may not be enough. Lev Grossman creates a world that feels both magical and realistic at the same time. The characters are complicated, relatable, and imperfect. They make mistakes, struggle with identity, search for meaning, and face the same emotional challenges that exist in the real world. What makes this audiobook experience special is the way the story pulls you completely into Quentin's journey. Listening to this adventure brings every magical moment, every mystery, and every emotional turning point to life in a way that makes you feel like you're walking through Brakebills alongside the characters. If you love fantasy stories but want something more mature, thoughtful, and unpredictable, The Magicians offers a unique experience. It combines the wonder of discovering a hidden magical world with the emotional depth of a story about ambition, friendship, love, and finding your place in life. This is the kind of audiobook that stays with you because it asks a fascinating question. What happens when you finally get everything you ever wanted? And the answer may surprise you. So if you're ready to experience a fantasy world that feels thrilling, intelligent, and completely different from ordinary adventures, The Magicians by Lev Grossman deserves a place on your listening list. Start your journey into a world where magic is real, dreams become complicated, and nothing is ever exactly what it seems. Listen to the full audiobook. Link in the description.